Mickey Munson is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And another foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Striding in for Boston, Bart Noseworthy. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Zarate leads off first with 1 away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in a game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in, Jeffrey Foxx. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Harrington gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That could be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Full count still. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro's got it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So digging in now, Connor Pitts. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Ball.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate, Boof Bobo, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitts at second with 2 down. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Pitch popped up. Luke is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Buck Santos. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Another one sent foul. Drive drives it out to deep right center field. Pitts racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pitts. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
Third baseman.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Plouffe stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-1 the count. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Nope. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the count will be full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Set to get his day started, Joe Gutierrez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one's in the dirt, goes to third with it. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Two balls and no strikes.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Madison Bumgarner would be next. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ready with the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and one. Here it is.
That's the ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's set. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it. Hits. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Pitts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Castro has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now to the plate, Sammy Pitts. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. 2-1.
2-1.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Batting 7, the right fielder, John.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santos has a beat on it. 2 gone. So striding in, Frank Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Green.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he pops it up. Plouffe on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in once again, Alberto Zarate. He drew a walk his first time up.
Alberto Zarate.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Yeah. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
Digging in now, Bart Noseworthy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Nope. Outside.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
Now
single
batting,
up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there. Dan sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Foxs. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the right
Oh,
fielder.
that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Buck Santos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
That's inside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castro is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. The 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. Santos blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Trevor Plouffe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Now batting, Brady Day. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a line, and by the time
fielder,
it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gutierrez sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Connor Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0. So coming to the plate, Joe Gutierrez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Madison Bumgarner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The left fielder, Jeremy.
In now, Jeremy hits. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Pitts is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Bobo on at first, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hit high and deep to left field. Marte going back. Still ranging back. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season. And that pushes the Rays out on top here 3-2.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting.
Stepping in
The
now,
right fielder,
John Pitts.
John
As the
Pitts.
first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That's a ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the
designated
out.
hitter, number 9. Frank
Striding in,
Green.
Frank Green. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside
One
corner,
ball,
but he
two
couldn't
strikes.
quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Ready once again, Alberto Zarate. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Second baseman, Alberto Zarate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now
well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Digging in once again, Bart Noseworthy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A 1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Hits in foul ground. And no one will track it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Bart Noseworthy becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Fox, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 3-2. Now at the plate, Brady Day. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard ground ball to third. There's Plouffe. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder,
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. For the shortstop, Castro on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in, Connor
Second
hits.
baseman,
He's singled in 2
Connor
trips to the plate thus
hits.
far. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they still lead it 3-2.
Your
Eddie
attention, please.
Santiago takes over
Now
to start the
pitching for
6th
the
inning
Rays,
on the mound.
Number 14, Eddie Santiago.
Standing in, Buck Santos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Santos.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah,
Up
Matt,
next
that's
for the
the
Red
advantage
Sox.
of getting ahead in the count.
The
You can
shortstop,
really force hitters
Starlin
to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pitts has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 men are
Third
gone
baseman,
now in the Boston half of the
Trevor
6th, and that brings
Plouffe.
up the third baseman, Trevor Plouffe. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Standing in, Boof Bobo.
Leading off for the Rays, the catcher, Boof Bobo.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
no,
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Foxs has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts.
Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Sammy Pitts will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're up 3-2. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Joe Gutierrez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gutierrez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back in standing. In now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Gutierrez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Starling Marte is on deck. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Starling Marte. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Alberto Zarate. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready with the 2-1.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Bart Noseworthy.
Into the box now, Bart Noseworthy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Theodore Koo will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
38, Theodore Koo.
So striding forward now, John Pitts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Frank Green, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Koo has pitched just under 60 innings, and in that time he's compiled a WHIP under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is popped up near second base. Zarate is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready now, Brady Day. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Hits the runner at second with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Drilled on the ground is short. Gloved by Castro. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting second baseman.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
To the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Connor Pitts, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Outside 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Bobo.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Drew Barksdale answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Barksdale.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The set and the 1-1 down the first baseline, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored and a second run is across.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Pitts. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox 2. Benito Ordonez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Foxx. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit hard to third. Pitts scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up now, Buck Santos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Pitch on the way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Hit sharply on the ground. Pitts ranging up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The bat, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Trevor Plouffe as he grounds one briskly to short. Pitts is right there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Rick McGinnis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 3, Rick McGinnis.
So stepping in, Sammy Pitts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31, John.
Up next for the Rays, John Pitts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Next will be the designated hitter, Frank Green. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
First baseman.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Into the box now, Brady Day. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Looking at his career totals, Pitts brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Day at second. Pitts at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's there.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joe Gutierrez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Joe Gutierrez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Madison Bumgarner.
Next up for the Red Sox, Madison Bumgarner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box, Starling Marte. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Pops this one up. Hits. Calls for it. Makes the catch. And that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Rays, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Mickey Munson records win number 16 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes.